That's where the water comes out of here.
In October last year, Houstontown resident Tim Myers noticed some rainwater coming across the highway, flooding his front yard.
I looked out the window, water boiling up out of the ground.
Myers called PENNDOT to come fix the problem.
Apparently there was an abandoned drain.
But now he feels that PENNDOT made an already bad situation worse.
So they put that in, and that's as far as they went there, and this is what I got left.
According to PENNDOT, that abandoned drain was actually a cross pipe that someone had filled in with dirt.
We agreed to dig that out. We poured an inlet box with a grate and then put another several feet of pipe extending the drainage way. We basically reestablished the drainage flow.
But Myers feels that the drain ditch dug by PENNDOT directs stormwater towards his storage shed, flooding his belongings. And it's flooded this area.
Absolutely.
This area's
a
been
few
flooded.
times. The repairs, the mold, mildew, and rot now that's probably in that building and underneath, I'm supposed to pay for that.
Myers says PENNDOT neglected to finish the piping in his front yard, an action that he feels would solve the flooding for good.
All they had to do, 3 more pieces of pipe, and this is done. You can tell it don't even drain. They left a pond here.
But when he called PENNDOT to ask them to come back out, Myers said they agreed, but only to regrading the drainage ditch, not to finishing the piping.
She said, we'll dig the great big ditch down through there. You know how that's going to be. When you get down here, that thing's going to be 5-6 foot deep. They tell me that I have to buy the pipe, have a backhoe come in, and I have to finish this.
PENNDOT claims they usually don't even work on private property, but did so because making a better drainage system benefited both Tim and the highway. While the offer still stands about regrading the ditch, PENNDOT says they can't afford to bring in more piping.
We're stewards of the taxpayer money.
Furthermore, Myers claims that PENNDOT's crew accidentally dug into the roots of a 40-foot oak tree on his property, killing it and making it susceptible to falling on his home.
They should know better. They should know better.
An action that PENNDOT has said they're not liable for, according to Myers.
You just took a backhoe and dug the roots out of a 40-foot oak, and you're not liable? You can't leave that like that. That tree's got to be took down.
But PENNDOT says it isn't aware of a tree.
To the best of my knowledge, there was no mention of that.
According to PENNDOT, Myers was pleased with the work they did until this spring, when he called in wanting more piping.
I mean, they're good folks. I appreciate them. But you can't leave this like this.
In Houstontown, I'm Darby Sparks, WTAJ News.